So my son has a brand new pair of shoes that he loves, and he was playing a game in them, and he ended up getting them really dirty this morning. What do? I reached for my trusty melamine foam sponge, which is better known as the magic eraser, and I shined these right up. They look brand new again. Well, they are new, but they look a lot cleaner and nicer than they did this morning. Hey guys, today I have a whole bunch of cleaning hacks for you using the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. If you've watched my channel before, you know I love this sponge so much. It is super useful. It's like nice and pliable, almost like a marshmallow. It can get into really small cracks and crevices where like a normal sponge can't. When it gets wet and then you squeeze it out, that's when it gets activated. It's completely non-toxic. Some people like to use gloves when they use them. I don't mind personally, so I just use my bare hands. You can do it however you want, you know, but it will not hurt your skin or anything like that. And it cleans things that you never thought could get clean. I have a lot of things I'm going to show you. Some of these are new and different because I know there are a lot of hacked videos out on YouTube about how these sponges work, but I've got some good tips. These are a secret weapon to cleaning, so let's get started. So these are the sponges. I have the Mr. Clean ones, but I also have like knockoff brands. It's just a melamine sponge. You can get them on Amazon. I think you can also get them at Target and Walmart. I will link some, but these are them. One tip I have is I like to make them last longer by cutting them. I find that if I cut the sponge into 4 pieces, I can get a lot more use out of it because these do disintegrate quickly, especially if you're cleaning a particularly grimy spot. I also like cutting them because then they're a little bit smaller and can, you know, get into little cracks and crevices. The first place that I'm going to show you how to clean, and by the way, you need to wet them before you use them. That's what activates them and makes it like that sandpaper, well, the soft sandpaper. The first thing is your ice dispenser. You can just get that right up in there and get this nice and clean. Ice dispensers are one of the grimiest places in your kitchen, believe it or not. So Magic Eraser is a great tool to get this part sparkling and spotless, and you can kind of just mold it right into those little crevices. The next part is your oven door glass. This is kind of like a quick thing you can do when you want to clean your kitchen and you want that glass to look nice. I just take it, run it on the glass, and it gets a lot of the stuff, you know, it cuts really well through the grease. This is probably my favorite hack. If you've got tarnished silver jewelry, the sponge will take it right off. I have had this necklace. You can see it's working already. I have had this necklace for maybe like 15 years now, and it's really tarnished, so I haven't been able to wear it. But now I'm wiping it and cleaning it. Look at that. It's a little bit scratched from just general use, but it looks so much better, nice and shiny. And you can kind of see the bottom part is the part I did, and then the top part where the clasp is the part that I haven't yet done. So I'm going to do that next. But this is totally wearable now, and it looks really great. I also have this silver bangle. This is very old. This is it was my mother-in-law's. She gave it to me. And you can see it's very tarnished. Again, you know, I'm just kind of cleaning this and all of that tarnish is coming off. So I think using magic erasers on your silver jewelry is a really good trick. But you don't have to stop at the silver jewelry. You can also use it on your gold jewelry. So it's not going to damage it or anything like that. You just go ahead and you can polish up your gold. It looks really nice. Okay, the next place where I use these is in the sink. These clean sinks really well. Sinks get this like film of grime, and sometimes even just like regular cleaning products don't seem to work. You need something abrasive, but kitchen sinks, bathroom sinks, the Magic Eraser works beautifully. I highly recommend it. It also works really well on like water stains and things like that. And in tubs, another place where I love to use this, you know, is the tub. You get that little ring. It kind of gets really disgusting in the tub, and this Magic Eraser will take it right off. If you've got a tub that you've scrubbed, you've tried cleaning products and you can't get it clean, the Magic Eraser works really well. It does not scratch your tub. This tub here is fiberglass, and it came out nice and clean, and it's like barely any work. It also cleans if you've got any rings around the drain. It works really well for that. Okay, this is another one of my favorite hacks. I do this every few weeks. Okay, I have 3 kids. They touch the railing on our stairs, and it's pretty embarrassing. Look at how dirty this is. You can see this layer of dirt, and I have tried multiple ways of cleaning it. The only way that works and works well and works quickly is the magic eraser. I just run right over it. Look at this. It just comes right off. It like takes that layer of dirt off and it looks 100 times better. I have to do this, like I said, every few weeks, every month at least, but the magic eraser is the only thing that works. Look at that. Okay, the next place is your headlights. Don't use this on your, car paint or anything like that, but it works really well on your headlights and gets them looking nice and clear again. I also love using it on my phone case. This gets really grimy from my youngest son using it, so I kind of get that layer of dirt off. The next is this whiteboard. If you've got a whiteboard, you know that the erasers don't really cut it. The eraser that kind of is designed to go with it, but the magic eraser gets it perfectly white again. Okay, this is the one I mentioned in the beginning, but this is sneakers. These are my daughter's sneakers. These have definitely seen better days, looking pretty dirty, but the magic eraser does work really well, and it will at least get your sneakers kind of looking in a more presentable fashion. So those are hers. I just wanted to show you there, and then I'm going to also do mine. It just makes your white sneakers. You can use this on Crocs as well, Birkenstocks, any kind of shoe. Okay, this is another thing, walls, getting those scuffs off of the walls. We have so many scuffs. Just be careful if you're using it on matte paint, and don't go too crazy because it is taking a fine layer of paint off. That was some pen. It just completely gets that layer. It just completely gets the scuffs right off. This is also a good place to use it on doorways, on doors. The kids are always touching these, probably like we're always touching them. They're really hard to keep clean, but the magic eraser, just like a light little scrub, and this comes nice and clean. I also like using these on the baseboards. This is my least favorite part to clean, and you can see evidenced here. I probably haven't cleaned these in a few weeks, but this magic eraser will get the dirt and dust, and it just gets this like layer that's hard to get off, but the magic eraser will cut right through it. I think this looks really good and works really well. I'm also going to try that damp duster that they're selling. I'll let you guys know how it goes when I get it. I'm hoping to put that in a future video. Okay, this is my son's desk. So it cleans furniture really well. You can see there's like a layer of stuff. These are from like glasses that they leave on here or whatever they're leaving on here. I just take the magic eraser. It comes off in like 2 seconds. No effort, no elbow grease, and the dresser or the desk here, it looks like new when I'm finished. We actually got this used and it had a whole bunch of marks and scuffs on it, and I just used a magic eraser and it came out looking brand new. This is like an IKEA desk and it's one of their more popular ones, but you can totally tell the difference on the side that I did use the magic eraser and then the side that I didn't use it. It just works really well here. Okay, and then windowsills. This is also in my son's room, but these windowsills get super grimy and dirty. It's another place you don't really want to clean, but the magic eraser is like this tiny little thing that you can push into these cracks and crevices and get those windowsills clean. Look at that. It came out really well. And I think that this just cuts the time and really cuts your effort. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you got some good ideas. I'm going to link a video here so that you can check it out. I've got lots of good hacks. So click on it. I will see you over there. Bye-bye.